Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're diving straight into something absolutely massive, the monumental release of America's UFO files. For generations, we've all looked up at the sky and wondered, what exactly is out there? Well, now, with this massive archive finally coming to light, we're not just dealing in rumors anymore. We are dealing in cold, hard data. So let's decode this whole mystery together, shall we? But right off the bat, let's kind of pivot our perspective here. What if the biggest UFO mystery out there isn't actually about aliens at all? What if it's about governments hiding the truth? It's a wild thought, right? It really challenges us to look at the data not as some sci-fi movie, but as this incredibly complex puzzle of human secrecy and geopolitical maneuvering. Part 1. The 89-year UFO mystery. So the focal point of this massive release is a staggering 89-year time span of official UFO files. 89 years. That is nearly a century. We're not talking about some recent internet trend or sudden random spike in unusual activity. This is continuous official documentation that spans multiple generations of military personnel, shifting public policies, and of course, the dawn of the atomic age. And within that gigantic archive, there's one detail that absolutely stands out. There is a 79-year continuous streak of sightings that remained completely 100% unexplained. Think about that for a second. For almost 8 straight decades, the best minds and the most advanced military sensors in the world repeatedly bumped into phenomena that just entirely defied conventional understanding. Moving on to Part 2, Roswell to Project Blue Book. You see, our understanding of all this really hinges on a timeline of major events. It starts way back with Year 1, Roswell, which was really the genesis point for the public's obsession. Then we jump forward to Project Blue Book, which was the government's decades-long, super systematic attempt to study and, let's be honest, often debunk these sightings. And finally, that brings us right up to the present day, year 89, with the newly released Pentagon files finally showing us what was kept in the dark for so long. And when you actually dig into the files, they are just this chaotic, fascinating mix. On one hand, you've got the highly classified realities of espionage, stuff like spy balloons and secret military programs. But then, sitting literally right next to those in the exact same filing cabinets, you've got unexplained sightings and objects that just flat out defy explanation. All right, Part 3, aliens or classified tech. This is where we really have to balance two completely contrasting ideas. On one side, you have the theory of extraterrestrial origins, advanced biological or synthetic beings actually visiting our atmosphere. But on the other side, you've got classified technology hidden in plain sight. We're talking about highly secret aircraft and drones being tested in our own skies by our own governments. And honestly, when you map it all out, a lot of the mystery is manufactured by necessity. Like what the public reports as strange objects, well, that often maps directly onto real spy balloons. And that eerie government secrecy, that usually maps straight to secret military programs. But here's the absolute kicker. Even when we filter out all that espionage and secret tech, we are still left with genuine unexplained sightings. Real objects out there that still, to this day, completely defy explanation. Which brings us to Part 4, uncovering the strange pattern. So whether we're dealing with classified tech or, well, something else entirely, the real goal here is to uncover the strange pattern connecting every major sighting. We aren't just looking at a bunch of isolated, random data points anymore. We're looking for the through line. What's their behavioral signature? How do they react when they know they're being observed? Because if you actually analyze the span from Blue Book to today, a definite pattern starts to emerge from all that noise. So, I'm going to leave you with this final thought to chew on. Are UFOs actually extraterrestrial, or are they just classified technology hidden in plain sight? Having walked through nearly a century of files, 79 years of continuous unexplained sightings, and the whole complex reality of modern espionage, that is the ultimate question, isn't it? Take a look at the patterns, weigh the facts for yourself, and really ask yourself what the true nature of this 89-year mystery is. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer, and hey, keep questioning what you see up there in the skies.